please tell me, how long do I actually have in January to keep telling people Happy New Year? Because, gosh darn it. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year to you and I. It's 2025. Don't think about it for too long or your brain might explode. I feel like I'm the equivalent of New Year's as a lot of people are to Christmas, in that I just love, putting my metaphorical New Year's tree up as early as possible and just keeping it around until people start feeling weird about it. It's just, I get that New Year's has some controversy. Here's my take, okay? What other holiday do you get to just gather with the people you love and sincerely ask them, like, what's your hopes and dreams coming up, I know we can just ask people that whenever we feel like it, but it's just, there's something about the regular day-to-day we're just diving into, like, give me a list of your entire hopes and dreams, and also if we could critique your hopes and dreams from last year and see how you did, like, I understand how that might make some people feel a little clammy in the hands, but personally, I just love diving right into it. Like any holiday that asks people to like dig deep and tell me what's going on in here. Like, how great, personally. So cheers to that. New Year, same cup. It's always this cup, isn't it? So it is a new one. It is a new one. You know what? It's starting to get a little stinky right off the top, isn't it? It does kind of feel like every year we get into, every new year we approach, it does feel a little stinky right off the top. And I think because we do have this idea of like fresh start, new chapter, and then for the chapter to start in the way that it does, and I think kind of in the way that it always sort of does, but this year it really feels a little stinky, doesn't it? I don't know. I guess that's just life. Life is full of smells, good and bad, and it's just never going to stop just because it's a new year, I suppose. And I'm just going to come out and say it. Yeah, this year's been quite stinky so far. But I'm feeling, dare I say it, I'm feeling good. I am, as wacky as that might sound in the current climate we're facing. I don't know. I'm choosing to feel good. And it's funny how, like, even just saying that out loud, immediately you're like, I don't know, I feel kind of good. You want to, like, look behind and be like, did anybody hear that too loud? Like, what's coming for me now? But I think there's always going to be something coming for you. So, like, you just might as well feel good if given the opportunity. And right now, I'm choosing it. I'm choosing good. But I guess just to get right down to it, I'm coming into this year a little feisty. Listen, I'm just going to say it. This past year, somebody downstairs got elected that I don't feel good about. I'm not feeling good about it. The anger that filled my entire body, top to bottom, after that election was just something different. And it was just like one of these moments where it just like came over me and I was like, what are we going to do about this? And I just kind of feel like I've made a choice that I'm going to like, I'm standing strong. I'm trying to make a choice to just like stand strong and like just keep my eyes peeled for like what can I do about this? There's a lot of talk of like, it's hopeless. It is what it is. There's not really any changing it, but I just can't. That wrecks me. And I can't do that right now. So yeah, I feel like my vibe was kind of chosen for me quite early on. That vibe is empowered. Ta-da, that's my word. That's my word for this year. Cheers. Cheers to empowerment. Like, I just want to feel empowered politically, emotionally, physically, mentally. Like, I want to turn up the empowerment knob to 100 because I think that's the only way I'm going to get through this all with my sanity. Yeah, I guess I'm just really feeling in my fight back era. I think 2025 is going to be my fight back era. I just got to take all the stinky doo-doos being left around out here and turn it into energy. I'm taking all the stinky doo-doos that life has to offer right now and just turning it into, okay, what can we do with this? How can we turn this into something? Okay, I know what you're all thinking. You're waiting for the update. Did she do it? I haven't cooked a lasagna, okay? That's literally on my to-do list this year. I haven't even cooked a lasagna, and here I am trying to say I've done it all. Obviously haven't. Did she make a lasagna? The answer is... cheese. Look at this lasagna. We made it. I made it. We all made it. Everyone played a part. It's going to go in the oven now and come out a new person. Oh! I never guessed. Wow! That's a lasagna. Oh my god. I am shocked. I freaking did it, y'all. I did it. Can you believe it? Yeah. Listen, I feel like I can't stop talking about my tooth. And I know it probably feels more annoying, I hope, than it is. But I'm going to keep talking about it because, yeah, I feel like just really what this year taught me is that you can take hurt and pain and suffering and try to, turn it into something good. You can try to do that. And I feel like that's what my tooth infection, that's what tooth music taught me. Tooth music, the entire album written about my tooth infection, coming to you soon, which gets me right into one of my first goals for this year, which is to release tooth music. If you are hearing me talk about my tooth for the first time right now and are confused, please just jump right into the comments and ask me any question you have about my tooth. I am an open book. But I do have a full-length album written about my tooth infection that is coming any second now. And I do have a one-woman play, yes, to accompany it, that I would love to perform if you'd like to see it. Just trying to get all the things in order for that and not let my brain tell me otherwise, that's what we have to deal with any creative project, any project at all that you want to see through. Not letting this guy get in your way. This guy's not going to win, okay? Here's what's happening this year, let me tell you. Straight to your face. Negative self-talk is out, okay? We're not doing it this year. Imagine a world where a negative thought pops in your head like, you're not good. You're not cute. And you just it's out. It's in and it's out. Listen, I know I'm not reinventing the wheel here. I believe this is what meditation is kind of about. It's about letting a thought come in, you saying hello, and then letting it leave. But sometimes we don't talk about meditation like that. We think of meditation when we think of clearing your mind and sitting up straight and not falling asleep and breathing deep. But ideally, the power of meditation, I believe, just allows you the skill of a thing comes in your head and you let it out. Because here's the thing, there's nothing good about talking bad about yourself. Nothing good is going to come from that. Just any sort of you look dumb, you're bad at this, it's out. Just don't. I know this is likely the equivalent of you're depressed, just stop. But truly, at least this is for myself. Don't do that anymore. We're not doing that. It's over. Why would you bully yourself? Don't. That's it. Which I suppose kind of leads me to, one of my ins, which is being your own cheerleader. How, you're stuck, right? You and yourself and your brain and everything here, you're stuck with you. This is it. You got you at the end of the day. You gotta be cheering yourself on. How much cuter is that to just say yay me? Everybody for a second right now, try it. Try saying yay me. Just try it. That's our affirmation for the day. Yay me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm doing it. You're doing it. Yeah, so that's kind of the vibe, I suppose. I don't know. We're playing more board games this year. We're gonna bring back board games. I used to be such a board game guy. Big board game guy. Whether I liked it or not. I was. And I'm just really finding these days at this age, at this ripe old age, it's been happening a lot where I get with my friends and we're hanging out, we're sitting around, and then someone says the word board game, or perhaps there's a new board game to consider, and just immediately it's just, oh no, come on, using my brain? No, I don't wanna, from me as well. It's like the thought of like, you gotta listen to the instructions and put the little things here and there, but we're going to silence that. And we are going to play board games. We're gonna use our brain. We're gonna have freaking fun, okay? We're gonna bring back board games. Perhaps they never left for you, and that's awesome. But for me, they did, and they're back. Literally just a few weeks ago, I did play a new board game, and it was one of those board games where I knew a past version of myself would look at it and just immediately just shut down. There's potions involved. There's lots of bits and bobs. But I made the choice to have an open mind, and I did. And I sat and I listened to all the instructions. It took like 30 minutes, maybe more, to set it all up. But I was like, we're going to do this and we're going to have fun. And we did have fun. We did have fun. And you know what? I won the game. Not that that matters, but it helps. So, board games. Cheers. Cheers to that. Oh, what's also in that I'm declaring is bucket lists. Listen, last year my friend told me that she was going through this journal that asked her to write down 100 bucket list items, and I was like, that is insane. Why? Why are we expecting so much of ourselves? But let me tell you why it's actually kind of cool. And that is because it just kind of forces you to dream, which is another thing that's in this year. Dreaming big, dreaming small, just daydreaming. But it forces you with a number like 100 items, and it doesn't have to be anything wacky, okay? You don't have to be going all across the world. You don't have to be planning all these trips and skydiving every other day, but even just like finally buying a new hat, being a hat guy. Try it. It's quite a spectacle that you should try at one point in your life. But yeah, so actually making bucket lists is very hot right now, in my opinion, and you should try it. Challenge yourself to write down 100 things that maybe you don't even do this year, maybe are simple, maybe are extravagant, it's whatever. Could be cool. Yeah, I suppose I would also like to declare officially that I think I would like to bring back making silly faces in photos. Like, remember the days? Back in my day, I did say it. Back in my day, okay? When we first invented the digicam, the selfie, if you will, so quickly did we realize the humor that is bringing the camera all the way down here, okay? And just making the dumbest face you can. And I just remembered that recently, the day of the double chin and the and that was fun. That was fun for a while. And I just think perhaps maybe we're just smiling in photos a little too much these days. And I think I'd like to try otherwise for a bit and see how that feels. We're making stupid faces again, okay? So join me if you feel. I don't know, I'm out of practice. I don't really have a go-to. I don't have a go-to silly face quite yet, but I'll find my signature look. Okay? Cheers to that. What else? What else do you want from me? Does that sound good to you? Does that sound like a good plan? Do you want to join me? Let me know if you'd like to join me in any of these fun ideas. Let me know if you want to stand up and fight for good and love and chill vibes, because I would just love some more chill vibes. Can we just let everybody freaking chill? Oh my god, can we just chill? That's all we want, okay? Just put down your billions of dollars, okay, for a second, and just take a deep breath, okay? All you billionaires watching this, just put it down. for a second and take a deep breath. And just let people chill, okay? I get you've started making a lot of money, and that's probably very exciting to you. And you'd probably like to make more, you know? Once you make some, you're like, how much more can I make? It's probably very exciting, okay? But if you could just put it all down for a second and just be like, oh, wow, yeah, let's all just frickin' chill out, okay? Let people chill, let people be people, and just stay out of it. Oh my God, just stay out of it. That's my message to the billionaires. I know I have a very large billionaire audience, so that one goes out to y'all. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. That's probably good. I got big dreams about this YouTube channel this year. There, I said it. We'll see what happens from that. I'm not going to say anything specific, but we got big dreams, okay? That's it. That's my little secret. So one last cheers from me to you. Sorry about the stinky vibes coming into this year. I hope you're able to keep your heart strong and your vibes chill and your spirits up. I'm cheering you on. Keep it up. You're doing great. That's it. Happy New Year. One last time. Okay. That's it. That's it. I'll stop. Happy New Year. That's it. It is the year now. It's officially begun. Wahoo. Let's do it. Let's do it. 2025, what a time to be alive. The world's on fire, but I love you. So here's to hoping for more good days than poo days. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you next time.